Psalms, Biblical Literature. Before starting the book of Psalms, I will use this short article as an introduction, and then we will go into the book. Psalms, book of the Old Testament composed of sacred songs, or of sacred poems meant to be sung. In the Hebrew Bible, Psalms begins the third and last section of the biblical canon, known as the writings, Hebrew Ketuvim. In the original Hebrew text the book as a whole was not named, although the titles of many individual psalms contained the word mizmor, meaning a poem sung to the accompaniment of a stringed instrument. The Greek translation of this term, psalmos, is the basis for the collective title psalmoi found in most manuscripts, from which the English name psalms is derived. A variant translation found in a 5th century manuscript of the Septuagint is Psalterian, whence the English name Psalter, which is often used as an alternative name for the Book of Psalms or for a separate collection of psalms intended for liturgical use. Rabbinic literature uses the title Tehillim, songs of praise, a curious hybrid of a feminine noun and a masculine plural ending. In its present form, the Book of Psalms consists of 150 poems divided into 5 books, 1 to 41, 42 to 72, 73 to 89, 90 to 106, 107 to 150, the first 4 of which are marked off by concluding doxologies. Psalm 150 serves as a doxology for the entire collection. This specific numbering follows the Hebrew Bible. Slight variations, such as conjoined or subdivided psalms, occur in other versions. The five-fold division is perhaps meant to be an imitation of the Pentateuch, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, suggesting that the book reached its present form through liturgical use. The psalms themselves range in mood and expression of faith from joyous celebration to solemn hymn and bitter protest. They are sometimes classified according to form or type. The major forms include the hymn, e.g., 104, 135, the lament, e.g., 13, 80, the song of confidence, e.g., 46, 121, and the song of thanksgiving, e.g., 9, 136. They may also be classified according to subject matter. Thus a number of psalms have been called royal psalms, 2, 18, 20, 21, 28, 44, 45, 61, 63, 72, 89, 101, 110, 132, because they feature the king, portraying him as both the representative of Yahweh to the community and the representative of the community to Yahweh. Psalms are also classified according to their use. The Zion hymns, 46, 48, 76, 84, 87, 122, for example, were part of a ritual reenactment of the great deeds of Yahweh in maintaining Zion as the inviolable center of his divine presence. The dating of individual psalms poses an extremely difficult problem, as does the question of their authorship. They were evidently written over a number of centuries, from the early monarchy to post-exilic times, reflecting the varying stages of Israel's history and the varying moods of Israel's faith. They were an integral part of the ritualized activities that the Hebrew community developed for marking important public and personal situations. Although many of the psalms had their setting in the ritual life of the Temple of Solomon before the Babylonian exile, 6th century BC, the Psalter became the hymnbook of the Second Temple of Jerusalem, and the order of worship in the temple probably played an important role in shaping and ordering the book. The Psalms also had a profound effect on the development of Christian worship. Luke believed the Psalms to be a source of guidance. Obeying Paul's call to sing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, the early church chanted or sang psalms as part of the liturgy. After the Reformation, psalms were set to traditional melodies for congregational singing. The editors of Encyclopaedia Britannica. This article was most recently revised and updated by Adam Augustin.